The Bauldermin are a race of mole-like beastkin with the facial and body traits of a mole. Like the akin, the Bauldermin primarily walk about on two legs and are even equipped with opposable thumbs. They are the only beastkin known on Ain to still have their thumbs while in their feral forms. They are equipped with a set of wicked sharp claws that they use to dig out holes and caverns underground that they call home. The Bauldermin are like the architects of their world, having been responsible for the construction of New Aingalde's first kingdom, built around the centering whirlpool where the fallen god fell into, thus having them become the ruling species of the continent. Bauldermin are very temperamental beastkin, often losing their temper at the smallest of slights, usually insults that are aimed at their height, as they're extremely sensitive about the fact that they are one of the smallest beastkin, second to that of the raskin. They are also capable of inflicting serious damage to those unlucky to have called them short, as they will use their sharp claws and might to overpower even the biggest of beastkin. Bauldermin were not known to be involved with any of the turf wars settled throughout Ain. This may be due to the fact that the Bauldermin were a kin of plenty, disallowing the threat of any other to take their land. This meant that they would rule the continent known as New Aingalde unopposed. This would leave the land to prosper in peace, making it an ideal home to other beastkin, including the ruskin that were commonly known for being nomadic. The kingdom that surrounds the cratering whirlpool that the fallen god, Malakath, created is made up of a mineral that the Bauldermin have discovered upon excavating the site. It is said that this prized mineral had been infused with the lingering essence of the fallen god, thus branding it a corrupted material. This corrupted source would prove to be ideal for building strong structures, capable of withstanding the otherwise eroding effects of the other elements, especially that of the swirling alu that centered. This mineral would be named Bauldermite, named after its founders. Bauldermite would make up the entirety of the Bauldermin's kingdom that circled the chasm. The kingdom would stand several feet high and sit dangerously close to the surface of the chasm. Despite its gravid weight and height, the kingdom resists falling into the watery whirlpool, demonstrating the Bauldermin's skill in architecture and faith in the corrupted mineral. Though the mineral has been sought after by many others, the Bauldermin have been vigilant in keeping their prized possession within their hold. Having been influenced by Malakath's aura, the Black On held many useful capabilities. These properties varied depending on certain states the mineral undertook. In its raw form, the black mineral is as strong as diamonds, making it the most desired material in the world. Coupling Bauldermite with another mineral causes a strange occurrence to happen. If placed side by side with a different mineral, the ebony stone is known to corrupt that mineral, infecting it and giving that mineral the same strength of its source material. This is known as augmentation and can only occur when the two minerals are enclosed together in a confined space, say like a clear plastic box. Another effect can occur when the mineral is under cold pressure, with an opposite effect of augmentation. Rather than share its corrupted value, it diminishes it, purifying the mineral. It can also act as an absorbent of such corruption, an effect highly sought after by healing magi. One can obtain this effect by submerging the mineral in freezing cold temperatures so cold that the living cannot withstand it without proper protection. Although the mineral is considered to be the hardest material in the world, the Bauldermin are able to melt it down into an almost liquid state that, upon cooling, turns into the hardest metal known on Ain. This puts the Bauldermin ahead of their time as the metal brings much potential to its use. However, is mainly used to cauterize the damaging effects of the alu that tears at the base of the Bauldermin's kingdom, immersed under. Bauldermite can emit a dangerous gaseous cloud that causes nausea when placed into acid. This chemical gas can turn into a noxious form known as miasma if it is allowed to persist. Miasma is not commonly known in Ain and if not treated can cause a wide spread of death and disease. Clashing the superheated mineral together will create the phenomena known as Zetus, lightning. Zetus is known as a new element discovered by the Bauldermin and thusly used by rare, skilled magi of their kin, even though magicka is not something practiced amongst their kind. The Elkai have caught on to the usefulness of such a rare mineral when they once thought of the Bauldermin as a primitive kin, along with the mineral itself, which was dubbed as being cursed. They did not take into consideration the powerful properties the stone possessed until close observation of the Bauldermin as a nation. They desired after the corrupted rock, hoping to learn more of the mineral and use its properties to what they thought would be to its full potential for themselves. They surmised that with such a powerful tool in their possession, it would increase their magicka and equipment and strengthen their influence over the Elkai provenance, which stretched beyond Eingald. With their mass in numbers coupled with their magical prowess, the Elkai declared war against the Bauldermin. The Bauldermin, with their equally large army, gladly accepted the challenge the audacious Elkai attempted. Despite them being magically inept, the Bauldermin had great faith in themselves as a race and in their use of the Bauldermite. With the cursed mineral, they were able to forge great weapons. With these two playing factors, the Bauldermin were able to push back the Elkai, claiming victory rights over their precious discovery as well as their homeland. Even with the magical crutch, the Elkai were sorely forced to retreat, having lost the war as well as their pride, leaving the Bauldermin to rule their home in peace once more.